So in the architecture, engineering, construction industry, the AEC industry, um, I work in the consulting fields and lots of other people work as consultants to developers. And one of the ideas that I think about a lot, that I think is really a missed opportunity in our industry, is this idea and topic of language, right? So all the different consulting disciplines and design disciplines have their own internal language and information and expertise. And that's why, that expertise is why you're hired by a developer, right? So if they had that expertise, they wouldn't need to hire an architect or a contractor or an engineer. And so that expertise is valuable. But one of the challenges is we as consultants are so used to speaking our own language to each other that we miss this opportunity to learn and speak the language of development, right? So that's part of the reasons why I started this channel, is to help kind of roll out that language to people that I interact with and send them videos on topics that discuss development language in development topics, which is kind of my background. So my background's in development, so I feel like I can speak that language because that's the world that I came from. But one of the missed opportunities in the consulting field is we often speak our language to clients and not the development language. And if you think about it, right, like if you went to a different country and you spoke your language and they only spoke their language, not a whole lot of communication and transfer of information would happen. And you can't depend on other people to learn your language. So if you want communication to happen, if you want value to transfer, if you want expertise to be expressed, you have to learn the language of your clients, right? So we as consultants need to be learning and speaking the language of our clients to them. If we can translate our ideas from our design language or our engineering language or our construction language into the language of development, they will be able to better understand it, hear it, and again, that value will be transferred much more easily because we're speaking the same language. And again, we can't depend on other people to learn our language. I think it's incumbent on us as consultants to learn the language of development so that we can speak our ideas in a common language that translates very well to our clients. So again, if you're not speaking the language of development, that's something I think you should focus on and learn. And there's plenty of resources and books out there. But just get used to talking to your clients and think about, hey, am I speaking this in the language of the person who I want to hear it? Or am I speaking this in my language? And if you're speaking in your own language, it might be time to think about changing to the language of development.